Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'd really appreciate if you considered subscribing, and if you do choose to subscribe, please feel free to comment down on this video that you have subscribed, and I'll reply to them as soon as possible. Before we get into the video, I'd like to thank everyone who has supported my channel by subscribing. We hit 50 subscribers this morning, and I cannot express how grateful I am for this support. Okay, so now onto the video. We're now starting a new topic called infection and response. So this video will be about communicable diseases, and we'll go through different types of pathogens, ways pathogens spread. So if you like the sound of that, make sure to stay tuned and watch the whole video till the end. We roughly touched on this topic in the health and risk video, so if you haven't already checked it out, I strongly suggest you go check it out after this video. The link will be in the description box below. So now onto the type of pathogens. First, you need to understand what pathogens are. So, pathogens are microorganisms that enter the body and cause diseases. There are three important facts you'll need to know about this. Firstly, pathogens, they can cause communicable diseases. So, these are diseases that can spread easily. Secondly, both plants and animals can be infected by pathogens. And thirdly, pathogens can be bacterial, fungal, protist, or viruses. So now let's go closer into bacteria, viruses, protists, and fungi. First is bacteria. Bacteria are very small cells, about 1/100th the size of your body cells, and they can reproduce rapidly inside your body. They can make you feel ill by producing toxins that can damage your cells, and to fix this, white blood cells have to release antitoxins to neutralize the toxins from the bacteria. On to viruses now. So viruses are not cells. They are 1/100th size of bacteria. Like bacteria, they can reproduce very quickly inside your body. They live inside cells and replicate themselves to make exact copies. The cells will then usually burst, releasing new viruses. This repeats again and again, and cell damage is the thing that makes you feel ill. So the third one is protist. So there are many types of protist, but they are all eukaryotes, and most of them are single-celled. So if you don't understand what a eukaryote is, then you can go and check my video out on eukaryote and prokaryote cells. The link is again in the description box below. It's a short 1-minute video, but it has all the important things that you would need to know, and it's also repeated quite a lot in a few topics, so I suggest you go check it out. And I'd also like to stop here and ask you all to subscribe. If you've liked this video so far and want to see more videos like this, then please do comment down below and subscribe. So, some protists are parasites. So I'm sure you've heard of parasites before. And parasites live on or inside other organisms and can cause them damage. They are often transferred to the organism by a vector, which doesn't get the disease itself. For example, an insect carries a protist. So an example of this would be a mosquito. So the mosquito carries malaria, but it doesn't have malaria itself. So it spreads malaria everywhere, but it doesn't contain malaria, if that makes sense. So now on to fungi. Some fungi are single-celled, and others have a body which is made up of hyphae, which is a thread of structures. So these hyphae can grow and penetrate human skin and the surface of the plants, causing diseases. And they can also produce spores, which can spread to other plants and animals. So now, pathogens can be spread in many ways. So some are water, air, and direct contact. So in water, some pathogens can be picked up by drinking or bathing in dirty water, e.g. chlorea. It's a bacterial infection that's spread by drinking water contaminated with the diarrhea of other sufferers. Now on to air. Pathogens can be carried in the air and they can be breathed in. Some airborne pathogens are carried in the air in droplets produced when you cough or sneeze. For example, the influenza virus that causes flu. So that is spread this way, and also right now COVID is also spread through the air. The last one is direct contact. So some pathogens can be picked up by touching contaminated surfaces, including the skin. For example, athlete's foot is a fungus where the skin itches and flakes off. It's most commonly spread by touching the same thing as an infected person, for example, showered floors and towels. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like the video, make sure to click that subscribe button and comment down below how you found it. Thanks for watching.